My name is Michael McKeon. I'm a pig specialist with Teagasc Moor Park. I'm going to give a review of 2015 and an outlook for 2016 to see where the Irish pig sector is going in 2016. When we look back at 2015, it was a difficult year for pig production. The feed price was very moderate. It was 111 cents per kilo deadweight. So from the feed side of things, it was actually quite a good year in that there was no excessive feed price. The issue was the falling pig price. The first 6 months of the year was adequate, but in the last 6 months of the year, it has dropped sharply. As a result of that, that has caused a squeeze on pig producers, and we have seen then the annual margin over feed is estimated to be 37 cent margin over feed. This is the lowest in about 20 years for the pig sector and shows the low profitability in the sector at the moment. Looking forward to 2016, we believe that the feed price will stay fairly moderate, and the reason for that is that the global harvest for wheat, maize and for soybean for the last 3 years has been extremely good. They've been bumper harvests on a global scale. As a result of that, the ending stocks have increased on the global level as well. So therefore there is a sufficient buffer there for problems on the market, that there should be enough of a buffer there to be able to withstand some harvest problems or some crop problems as the year goes on. As a result of that, we think that the feed price will not increase significantly. When you look at Chicago futures market there for ingredients at the moment, we see it's ranging on an annual basis there for 2016, ranging from 1% up to 5% depending on the feed ingredients. So overall, the outlook for Teagasc is that we would expect the feed cost to increase by about 3% in the year going forward. There are two things that may affect that. There is what they call the El Nino effect, which may cause flooding in South America at the moment. It's the third biggest Nino recorded at the moment, so that may have an issue on it. The other issue which may cause problems as well is the foreign exchange at the moment, where we see the euro slipping against the dollar. If that goes to parity, it will add to the cost of importing soybean into Ireland. On the pig price side of things, it's a difficult one to call, and it's largely due to the Chinese market. The Chinese market is actually very short of pig meat at the moment, and going forward into 2016, that will remain the case. So if they increase the amount of pig meat that can be imported from Europe, it will mean then that we are able to export a lot more, and it will rise the price here in Europe. If that doesn't happen, it's going to mean that the pig price is going to stagnate where it is at the moment, and that will not be a good story for the pig industry in 2016. So overall, we believe feed prices will go up by 3%, the pig price will go up by approximately 8%, and overall the margin of feed, the margin over feed will increase to about 43 cents from the 37 cents it was in 2015. So the outlook for 2016 is for a little bit more positive compared to 2015, but remember 2015 was one of the worst years in 20 years. So we believe 2016 will be a little bit more positive, but the margin over feed needs to be 50 cents at the moment. Our expectation is for 43 cents in 2016.